Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today what I have for you guys is a brand new GTA5 Online video and money guide on the new Darnell Bros garment factory business and property here in GTA, where you can grind it, make some pretty good money here in this game for quick missions with easy setups, fun finales, things like that. We're going to jump into everything you need to know about this business and how to make money, how to get started, things like that. Before we jump into the meat and potatoes here of the main part of the business when it comes to the actual heists, setups, finales, all that, let's quickly talk about something. Once you play a lot of this content, what you will actually have is a wall safe upstairs. A lot of players haven't noticed this just yet. You can collect a bunch of money from it. The more, contracts you do, the more missions you complete, the more files you complete, the more wall safe money you're going to accrue right here, which is pretty nice. So first, before we jump into content and how to make money, let's just preface the business itself and what's on offer and what you can do with the Darnell Bros garment factory business and property location here in the game. So you want to log onto your computer, obviously, to get started with the missions. But in order to buy the property, just go to Mazebank Foreclosures. You can obtain it. You can also see the Darnell Bros garment factory logo on your minimap when you're out exploring the open world, and you can just head right there after you purchase the property. Now, there's two ways of accessing the computer, like normal. Just sit down, access it, register as a CEO or MC Club president. But now Rockstar added a new feature where you can actually just hit up on the D-pad to access your phone, hit right, and then you go to Darnell Inc. And this is the same thing as logging into the computer normally, except here you could do it through your phone. It would be great if we could get this for other content in the game and other businesses, like just an app for all those. You click through to the login app, then you choose your business. That would be pretty nice, but as it stands right now, this is just for the Darnell Bros garment factory. And as you can see, we have a 4 selection option of contracts here. We have 3 normal ones, which are paying out all just over $150,000. These are like the standard payouts you can expect. They're not exactly all the same, but they are, around round numbers, $155,000. Then we have the priority file, which is basically, that high priority contract and mission set and quest line you want to be doing. This one has a cooldown of 1 week. So it's sort of like the chop shop where, you can make about 316,000 and probably different ones Rockstar adds to the game with drip feed or different new ones coming in future weeks. This week, it's the brute force file. You're going to be getting basically double what you could get with these other ones. This has a week cooldown, so once you complete the brute force file for this week, you will not be able to replay this one until we get a refresh next week with probably a different contract or a new one, etc. As for all these 3, don't worry, it's not like bottom dollar bounties where you have like an hour cooldown or a day cooldown like the most wanted targets, or a week cooldown like the chop shop or anything like that. All of these you can farm back to back to back. Almost. You have a 5-minute cooldown. So say if we completed the black box file, we'd have 5 minutes to wait before we could initiate another contract. So it's not too bad in that 5 minutes. You may just want to disappear back to your chop shop and get one of your tow truck missions done, things like that. And then once you're done with the mission set and you have another 5-minute cooldown, go back to your chop shop or, get a business sale done, whatever you want to do with that 5 minutes of your time, do a time trial, etc. Go, collect your G's cash, go get, your hidden stashes, go get your Martin Madrazo hit done for that 30K, whatever you want to do, feel free to do it. All of these typically have, I think it's 3 missions, 3 setups with the finale. So what we're going to do today is the brute force file, priority file for this week, because this is, of course, how we're going to make a lot of money here in GTA Online. So let's go ahead and click on the brute force file, which is the high priority file for this week. As you can see, we have our 3 setup missions and then the brute force file finale coming up after we complete all 3 for that $316,000 payout. So let's go and start off with the private military armor. Now, if you guys saw my video introducing this new update on how to, buy the business, get started, things like that, you saw me play through this on PS5. So let's just get this mission done really fast, because you can fly your Sparrow over there in about, a minute and a half, kill like the 10 enemies you need to, steal the contender, and bring it back, of course, to the garment factory. And now that I'm doing this on PC right now, the Merryweather lockup could actually be any number of locations. On PS5, I went to Humane Labs. Right now, I'm going to the IAA quarters, I believe. IAA headquarters. So that's pretty interesting. So it does sort of change when you replay this, which is pretty cool to see. So what I'm just gonna do is land my heli over here, and I'm gonna get lit up by those enemies immediately. But not to worry, because guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I have a bunch of body armor that I can use. And I'm also using auto lock, so you know what? We're chilling, ladies and gentlemen. It's just Headshot City out here with the carbine rifle Mark II. I love this thing so much. Take you out, and let's go into the lockup. Let me also equip my assault shotgun. You're probably going to want to use a shotgun when you first enter this, because there's a bunch of enemies that are going to kind of be sitting out in the open, ready to just light you up right away. So better to be safe than sorry, and prepare for madness, right? Also, keep in mind, for some reason the game puts you in stealth mode. when you enter here. I hate how they do that. They do that for a couple other missions in this game. I don't know about for this DLC necessarily. What the heck was that? Did someone just throw a nade at me or something? I cannot believe that just happened. No way did we just die on the first mission. That's hilarious. Let's get back inside here. Epic fail to start this video up. Ladies and gentlemen, we're a bot at GTA, clearly, I guess. Wow, they're gonna put us in stealth mode when we enter the property for a second time. You know, it's kind of good that our contender didn't blow up, because imagine if the mission failed because of that. I must have shot something. I don't know, was there like a gas? Oh, there must have been something there. I was gonna say, I didn't see an enemy throw a grenade or anything at me, but you need to search a couple of these contenders in different trucks and vehicles and things like that to find the armor. So you at most need to search 3. To be honest, I think this is where it is. I could see inside, and there is the armor. If you just shoot out the windows, you could probably see and just go right into it. But now that we know this contender has the loot, let's take out these guys, leave the lockup, steal the armor, bring it back to the garment factory. See ya, boys. Now, just like usual, you are going to have enemies chasing you on the way back. But one, you could probably outrun them. And even if you can't, just equip one of your weapons, shoot the drivers. You're good to go. And here we go. We've arrived back at the Darnell Bros warehouse. Put this contender in there, and let's get started with mission and setup number 2. So, work complete, private military armor acquired. Right back down onto the computer to get started. Honestly, you could just go through the phone as well. But nonetheless, let's hop in here. So now I guess we'll do infiltration equipment. Let's start up that one next. Now, I've only done the first mission so far, so I'm excited to kind of go through the rest of this mission string and get it started. Need to go to this military lockup. I'm going to take my Banshee GTS over there. It's probably not that far. Yeah, 1.61 miles, so I don't need my Sparrow or anything like that. We could just drive over there. Also, by the way, look how beautiful this Dodge Viper is. I think Rockstar knocked it out of the park with this vehicle. The performance could be a little bit better. It feels very comparable to just the normal Banshee, maybe with like a slight bit more understeer maybe, and obviously got the exact same exhaust and engine sound. But the aesthetics of this car, like the actual design, the artists behind this vehicle, they knocked it out of the park. It is fantastic, and now I just ruined it. This car is amazing. I mean, I love Dodge Vipers, and the newer like GTS and GTS-Rs, before of course Dodge just absolutely fumbled the bag and stopped making every good car. Like what does Dodge even make anymore? They stopped making Challengers, they stopped making good Chargers, now they're electric. They stopped making Vipers. Are they gonna stop making Rams too? Probably, and make them fully electric, and they're gonna be junk. The only thing Dodge makes now is like Dodge Darts. Who cares? Like, the accountants are running that company at this point, so we're going to see no innovation and no good vehicles. But either way, let's take out the NCO here, and he's going to drop the military pass. You could probably just headshot him, but I'm going to try and kill everyone else too, just because, you know what, that's just how we do things about here. Are there... Oh, there were only like five enemies. Okay, let's just loot the key card. Quick animation, I like that. I like how you don't need to, like, you know, loot the body for 5 minutes sometimes, like on the Union Depository where you search for the key card. And the vault code, that could take forever sometimes. You're like patting the guy down and stuff. Very, very frustrating. So let's go through, just take out everyone. You're gonna see them sort of all spread out across this interior. Boom. Goodbye, shirtless man. One of the things I think players are probably not happy about with this DLC is, you know, we're in very familiar locations as always. That's probably never gonna change. I mean, this game is over 11 years old at this point. We're not gonna see completely new, innovative type, you know, stuff with this. But, so we need to steal a military vehicle. We could choose any number of these. I'm just gonna go for the Mesa because this is the vibe. I love this thing so much. The Canis Mesa, off-road vehicle. If I could have a Jeep that was as customized as this IRL, that would be sick. Let's exit the lockup and back to the garment factory we go, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we're not actually going to the garment factory just yet. We're going to a marked location near the garment factory, but nonetheless, I will see you guys when we get there. Oh, we don't even have to go far at all. I mean, it's literally just like a block away. So we're bringing it not that far away. We're just parking it in the alley right here. So stop, stash the Mesa. Let's leave. It still says we gotta get in. Okay, that didn't count. What do we need to do to... Oh, press right on the D-pad, and then we just gotta leave the area. So let's just run back to the entrance of the Darnell Bros Garment Factory so we can continue with the third and final setup. Hopefully, will count as leaving the area from this. And there we go. Infiltration equipment acquired. The work is complete. Let's go back in and complete that final setup now, ladies and gentlemen. Right into the entrance. And here we go. Honestly, we probably don't even need to go back in here to access the app on the phone. We could probably just do it from out in the open, right? Or do we need to be inside the property? I'm not too sure. Nonetheless, let's just do this. Get the override key. So visit Jody's contact inside the music locker at the Diamond Casino and Resort to acquire the override key. And now we're gonna set the waypoint and head out there. Now, so far, my recording time for this is only 12 minutes long, and we've done 2 of the 3 setups. So we are halfway done, more than halfway done with the entire quest line at this point in only 12 minutes. So these should take you, what, about 30 minutes? Even if the finales takes you like a full 10 or 15 minutes, this should only be like a half hour worth of content to complete. You're gonna get your $316,000, and you can also get a pretty significant bonus, which I haven't talked to you guys about yet, on the fact that there are like additional bonus objectives when you play the finale. And if you check those off and you complete all of them, on the high priority file, you can actually get a $150,000 bonus. On all those other ones that are paying out, you know, just a normal $150,000 for the whole mission and the quest line, you can get $30,000 from completing all the objectives and getting the bonus, which is pretty nice right there. So $180,000 from the normal, and like almost $500,000 from the high priority, just over $450,000, which is pretty good. Out of my way. All right, so now when you get to the music locker, Jody's gonna send you a text and says, this is what my contact looks like. Let's check him out. We gotta find this guy. Gray shirt, you know, gray button up with a black hat. I'm gonna guess he's not gonna be in the middle of the crowd. He's probably gonna be over here somewhere. Or is he a DJ? There he is. Okay, for me, he's located right here by the staircase, right next to the DJ booth. So let's go. Actually, I can't, what? Oh, it's this guy. Whoops, I'm looking at the wrong guy. These guys, they look almost identical. All right, collect the override key from this guy. And there we go. What? The shortest little cutscene, and you get kicked right out. All right, let's get back in the car and head back to the garment factory for the finale, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if we need to do anything else. So Jody will give you that phone call, and then you just go right back to the garment factory to deliver that key card. And there we go. We just got all 3 setups done for the brute force high priority file done in 15 minutes flat. So that is pretty nice right there. We're complete. Override key acquired. Let's get started with the finale, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go. Finale mission with the Scarab. Let's get started. Except, oh, wait a second, can we drive this? Oh my god, this is the Career Progress Award on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S, but I can get it on PC and drive it in the finale. Well, actually, we got to get into the Mesa, sadly, but it's parked outside for some reason. That's very strange, actually. I'm a fan. Anyways, let's hop in the Mesa. And a 3.5 mile drive out to Fort Zancudo. I love it. Maybe I should have gotten a different vehicle. I thought this Mesa would be a little bit faster, but not that fast. The Vatir would have been so slow, but maybe I should have gotten something else. Alright, we are rolling up on the location of Fort Zancudo. Let's see, I don't know if I need to slow down for the gate or anything. Oh yeah, they're gonna make us stop, and this guy's gonna wave us by. We just want to park beside the hangar. Why are there a bunch of random civilian women just wandering around Fort Zancudo? That has to be an NPC spawn glitch. Alright, so let's park up here. Let's see what they're gonna have us do next. We need to go over and show our pass to the guard. Yeah, I love this riot gear too. This is fantastic. Oh, they're gonna make me start walking from here, brother. I should be able to get a little bit closer before they force me into the walking animation. But just show up right on the D-pad. Here you go. Look at my pass. Look at that. Those glasses don't really suit you, my guy. Neither do those trousers, but thanks for letting me in. Now we gotta access the elevator. This dialogue between Jody and Pavel is honestly great. We all wanted Pavel to return, and Jody Marshall's actually a pretty cool character as well. I was hoping we would get some like Jodie Foster vibes from like Silence of the Lambs or something, but honestly, she will do. So we can locate the loading bay. I really don't want to do this in stealth, but maybe I should just show you guys so we can get the bonus. We're just trying to get to the loading bay, which is going to be a little bit down here. Honestly, you can kind of just run past all these guys. As you can see, you know, we're pretty much good to go to run right past them. Am I going the right way? I think I am anyways. But, man, I would love to get into this gunfight and fight everyone, but oh, we're about to get spotted. I have a feeling that if I don't, I'm going to get absolutely wrecked in the comments for not getting the bonus during the money guide. So we might as well do it in stealth and try and get to the loading bay and locate it. I'm sure it's going to be like down here somewhere. This guard's about to walk right past us. Oh, is he going to turn around? I may need to wax him real quick. Oh, what is he doing? Okay. Well, we can actually take him out, though. In stealth mode with a silencer. Where is our loading bay? It's got to be all the way at the end of this, right? Or am I just going the complete wrong direction? Oh! Okay. We have been found out. Never mind. Oh, that's a juggernaut. Oh, okay. I thought maybe I could headshot him in time. Nope. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, this is the same thing when I play Red Dead Online. I can't do missions in stealth mode. This is why I always go in guns blazing. One, it's more fun, but also, for some reason, like, I can never do a mission in stealth for some reason. I'll run somewhere and I'll immediately get spotted or like whatever the case is, and it just never works. I need to go take out this juggernaut real fast, so let's use an explosive sniper, or not. Honestly, I'm kind of glad that they give you unlimited lives on these finales, unlike the other types of missions in this game, because I would have failed by now and I would have had to restart, because I just died twice to the juggernaut. So, oh, he's getting back up. Oh, that's not good. Now he's running at me. Okay, we killed him. So we're good. There's a bunch of enemies that are back there, but I'm just gonna hack the control panel now since I have some time. So let's arrange the letters to guess the password. Press left or right on the D-pad to select a letter. Place the selected letter in the answer box. We want to go with F, L, A, N, K. Flank. Password acquired. There we go. That's pretty easy. You just got to make a word, and it's a pretty obvious word right there. And there we go. We disabled the alarm. That doesn't sound like the alarm is disabled, though. Good lord. Here's a scarab, and this is what we got to steal. And this is where I feel like the mission's going to ramp up like crazy, so let's go. Look at this tunnel and everything. The enemies are about to start chasing us. You got to insert the override key to get this vehicle operational. They're not shooting at me yet. Do they know I'm in this thing? I guess not. Override complete. And now we just want to escape using the tunnel. Whoa, we almost flipped. And here we go. The Scarab is equipped with kinetic pulse technology. Press L, left stick, when it's fully charged to utilize it. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's just EMP their vehicles then. Just almost blow them up. I love that. We can also, you know, use our plasma weapon. You can't turn the turret, but you can shoot people in front of you at least. And now we've escaped through one section of the tunnel. I'm sure there's more to it. There's no way that's the escape. There's got to be more. We have to fight through more people. No, we're literally just going to leave and then deliver the Scarab to the buyer. That's it? That was... Okay, I thought there was going to be like a little bit more action trying to leave this place, but yeah, I mean, you know, it's not the most intense mission we've ever played, but, you know, if you are someone who wants to kind of speedrun missions, finales for extra money, things like that, this is a pretty quick mission set to do. We're going to get this done in about 15 minutes as well for the finale. So 15 minutes for the 3 setups, 15 minutes for the finale. Overall, you're going to complete the whole thing and get your $316,000 payout in a half hour. Or, say for example, if you complete all the bonuses, probably like do it in stealth and kill all the enemies, etc. Do it in a certain amount of time, I'd imagine. You're going to get the $150,000 bonus for this specific high priority file as well, so keep that in mind. But I'm going to keep kinetic pulsing these guys out of the way so they can't actually catch up to me and stay behind me, stuff like that. We have a 2.5 mile drive to go, so I will just speed this up and I will see you guys there. Also, don't forget, you can actually use your handgun to shoot these guys. So if you don't want to actually use the minigun, you can just use your tactical SMG or AP pistol or whatever you want. Here we go, we lost our wanted level. Now we can go back to delivering this Scarab. I should have gotten that wanted level, or shouldn't have actually, by shooting those guys. We just want the enemies to chase us. We don't want to actually shoot anyone else. Otherwise, you'll get that wanted level and you'll have to lose the cops. And here we go. We can deliver the Scarab. We still had guys shooting at us right there. They're literally right behind us, but it's no big deal. Now, like I was saying, we probably missed the bonus objectives. You can get some extra cash for like collecting things on the missions, but I'm not familiar with that yet. So we just kind of went through, you know, you saw the general vibe of the mission. And with this, we also got the Merryweather outfit, it says, or some sort of Merryweather outfit. So that's pretty nice right there. But the file is complete. We got our payment. We entered the area undetected. We didn't destroy 5 vehicles, but we got our bonus reward of $20,000 as well. If we destroyed 5 vehicles, we would have gotten a much larger bonus reward. So you probably want to destroy 5 vehicles when you're doing this, but that is it right there. Now all that's left for you to do, if once you do your high priority file for the week, I mean, it takes you a half hour, right? That's only part of your GTA Online gameplay loop for one session. Now log on, you could probably get done with the rest of these. You know, say if you're playing this game for 2.5 hours in one sitting, you could easily get done with all of these. And then, you know, just rinse and repeat these other ones if you're looking to just farm money as much as possible with these contracts and these files here in the game. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the new Agents of Sabotage DLC update. We're gonna have a discussion a little bit later on the channel once we obviously, you know, go through all the standard motions of talking about all the news and changes. We got to talk about the patch notes, all that in the future, but definitely keep your eyes peeled to the channel for all the new content on the DLC this week. But later on, probably at the end of this week, we'll talk about my thoughts on it once we've had a couple days to grind and things like that. You know, it's a fun DLC. It's just basically the same as anything else since Criminal Enterprises, or even the contract update, honestly, since that was the last like major update we got. Everything since then has been, you know, smaller mission sets and things like that, whether they pay out well or not. Some have cooldowns, some don't. You know, we have different vibes like that. But overall, GTA 6 is coming out. We're not going to have major DLCs. I think players definitely should have expected like an Auto Shop Contract Part 3 or Auto Shop Robbery, you know, style DLC Part 3 between that and the Chop Shop and this, versus some players had crazy high expectations for this DLC, like a Doomsday Heist Part 2. That's never what this DLC was going to be. This game's 11 years old. We're not going to get big updates like that anymore. Also, I don't know why players would want a Doomsday Heist Part 2, considering we just had Doomsday Heist on bonus and no one wanted to play it. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. By the time you guys see this video, I will probably be live grinding these missions out live on stream. We're going to be making some money in-game. Definitely join that community over on there. Hopefully you all have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios, amigos.